And I live every day to let those students know that the disadvantages that they have in their life doesn't have to determine the outcome of their future. They have the power to be whatever they want, and it's up to me to give them that power. Good morning. My name is Damaris Duran. I am very excited and very honored to be here today. I represent Tornillo ISD. I work at Tornillo Junior High. I have only been there for 3 years as a teacher. So I am very honored to be in this group of amazing teachers that have so many years of experience, and your stories are really, really amazing, and they are very inspiring. I am very grateful to be standing here in this moment, and this moment wasn't a coincidence. It took a lot to be here this day, and the experience I encountered throughout my childhood and my parents contributed to me becoming the teacher that I am now. During the process of Teacher of the Year, as a lot of you may know, you run into the question, why did you become a teacher? And for me, that question was not so simple. I had many great teachers throughout my years. I remember my first grade teacher. She had a bathtub, and that bathtub was filled with pillows, and we could read in that bathtub. And all these memories are very random, but they're in my mind. And my third grade teacher, I remember that we could earn a banana split if you learn your multiplication tables. I remember my fourth grade teacher and the popsicle sticks that had our names on it. And those popsicle sticks determined who was next to speak. I remember my 8th grade choir teacher and the passion he had for music. I remember my math teacher in high school and the real-life engineering projects she assigned to us. But the ones that influenced me to become a teacher did not have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. They didn't even have a high school degree. And the ones that influenced me to become a teacher were my parents. At the age of 6, I immigrated to the United States, and I was in a new culture, a new language, and a new education system. My parents, with hardly any education, had come here with new expectations. And as a very young student, as a very young child, I had a lot of very valid excuses to fail in school. I did not speak a word of English. My parents didn't speak English as well. And although very supportive, they felt helpless. And choosing to do the opposite of quitting, I began to surpass every obstacle that was in my way. Because behind me, I had siblings that were looking up to me, and I had parents that were counting on me to be successful. They had shown me that you have the power to succeed in any given situation life gives you. I remember my father not knowing any English, and that did not stop him from succeeding in the United States. At one point, he had a job with no high school diploma. He never got his GED. And he had a salary that was more than what I make now as a teacher. And he showed me that the situation that you are in life doesn't determine your future. Consequently, this was the start of my teaching career. I had to share everything that I was learning with my parents and my younger siblings. I was a mentor to everyone around me from the young age of 6 years old all the way to now. I remember in high school, before I graduated, I had classmates that were not going to make it to our graduation. We're not going to be given the ability to walk because they did not have the credits. I was able to tutor them, and one of the greatest moments of my graduation was having them walk across that stage. After I graduated from high school, I started school, I started college, and while I was at UTEP, I was able to work at El Paso Community College, working with older men and older women that were going to college after years of being out. And I was able to help them, and this year I had one student that had just graduated from UTEP, and now she's a worker at Tornillo ISD. She's my co-worker, and I was very excited to see that. This became a way of life, and when the time came to make a career choice, it was a no-brainer. I chose something that was very dear to me, something that I had done all my life. And now as a teacher, my goal is to be the difference for every student that may not have the advantages that some do to easily be successful. The majority of my students face very difficult situations, economically broken homes, and I live every day to let those students know that the disadvantages that they have in their life doesn't have to determine the outcome of their future. They have the power to be whatever they want, and it's up to me to give them that power. Thank you.